Why do you see the speck in your brother's eye, but do not notice the plank in your own eye? Lord, these words fall upon my heart like a mirror placed gently before my soul. They are simple, yet they reach deep into places I often try to avoid. In a world where it is so easy to judge, so easy to criticize, so easy to see the faults of others while overlooking my own, your voice calls me to something much harder and much holier, to look within. So I ask myself quietly in this moment before you, Lord, when did I last look honestly at my own heart? For it is true that I am quick to notice the failures of others. I see their impatience, their harsh words, their lack of understanding. I notice when they hurt me, when they overlook me, when they fail to meet my expectations. Yet how often do I pause long enough to examine my own thoughts, my own words, my own hidden attitudes? You see everything, Lord. You see what lies beneath the surface of my life. You see the moments when I speak too quickly, when my words are sharper than they should be. You see the quiet thoughts that pass through my mind, thoughts of irritation, comparison, pride, or resentment. You see the times when I could have chosen kindness, but instead remained silent, indifferent, or impatient. And so I come before you not pretending to be righteous, but as a small and fragile human soul who longs to be changed. I come as someone who has walked many imperfect paths. There were moments when I spoke when I should have remained silent. Words left my lips in frustration, words that carried impatience or judgment. At the time, they felt justified, yet afterward, my conscience whispered quietly that they had wounded more than they had helped. There were also moments when I remained silent when I should have spoken kindness. Opportunities to encourage someone passed by because I was distracted by my own concerns. A tired colleague needed understanding. A family member needed patience. A stranger needed gentleness. Yet my heart was too occupied with its own burdens to notice. Lord, forgive me. Forgive the things I have said that I should not have said. Forgive the good things I failed to do because I was tired, distracted, or indifferent. Forgive the pride that sometimes hides quietly within my heart, convincing me that I am right while others are wrong. Your word says, "Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me." Tonight, I ask for that miracle within my own soul. Create in me a new heart, not a heart that pretends to be perfect, but a heart that is humble enough to recognize its own weakness. A heart that no longer rushes to judge, but instead pauses with compassion. A heart that remembers how often it has needed mercy. For I know, Lord, that I stand before you not because I am worthy, but because your mercy is greater than my failures. There are wounds within me that I barely understand. Some were caused by my own mistakes. Others were left by the words and actions of people around me. These wounds sometimes shape the way I see the world. They make me defensive, cautious, or distant. They make me interpret the actions of others through the lens of past pain. Yet you, Lord, are the healer of every hidden wound. You know the places where my spirit has grown tired. You know the disappointments I rarely speak about. You know the regrets that return quietly in the silence of night. Place your healing hand upon these wounded places. Heal what is broken in my body and in my heart. Heal the memories that still carry pain. Heal the fears that cause me to close myself off from others. Your word says that you are near to the brokenhearted and that you bind up their wounds. So I open my soul before you. Free me from the habits that pull me away from your love. Free me from impatience that makes me harsh with others. Free me from pride that blinds me to my own faults. Free me from bitterness that slowly hardens the heart. Let the chains of these weaknesses fall away through the power of your grace. Teach me to live with a spirit of love. Teach me to carry hope even when circumstances feel heavy. Teach me to remain steady in faith when life becomes uncertain. Teach me to trust that each day, no matter how ordinary or difficult, can become a step closer to you. For sometimes my life feels small and repetitive. I wake up, go to work, speak with people, face responsibilities, return home tired, and repeat the cycle again the next day. Yet, hidden within these simple routines are countless opportunities to love, to forgive, to grow. Help me not to overlook those small moments. When someone speaks impatiently, help me respond gently. When someone misunderstands me, help me choose patience rather than defensiveness. When someone disappoints me, remind me how often I myself have needed forgiveness. You have taught us a command that is both simple and challenging. Whatever you wish that others would do to you, do also to them. Lord, how deeply I desire to be understood. When I am tired, I hope others will treat me with kindness. When I make mistakes, I hope they will respond with patience. When I feel discouraged, I hope someone will offer a word of encouragement. Yet, how often do I hesitate to give these same gifts to others? My heart longs to receive compassion, yet sometimes it is slow to offer compassion first. My heart desires forgiveness, yet sometimes it clings to resentment. My heart hopes to be treated with gentleness, yet sometimes my own words lack gentleness. Change this within me, Lord. When I desire understanding, remind me to understand others first. When I hope to be treated with kindness, teach me to practice kindness first. When I wish to be forgiven, give me the strength to forgive those who have hurt me. For your love is not measured by fairness, but by mercy. Your word says, be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another. Let these words guide my daily life. When I walk through crowded streets or sit quietly on a bus after a long day of work, help me remember that every person I see carries their own hidden struggles. The tired cashier, the impatient driver, the quiet neighbor, the colleague who seems distant, all of them are souls loved by you. Give me eyes that see them with compassion. Give me patience when others fall short of my expectations. Give me humility when I myself fall short. Give me courage to begin again when I stumble. For I know that my life is a journey of transformation. There will be days when I succeed in loving well. There will also be days when I fail. There will be moments when I walk faithfully in your light, and moments when I drift away through weakness. But even then, Lord, do not let me wander too far. If I fall again, take my hand and lift me up. If I lose my way, guide me back gently. If my heart grows cold or discouraged, breathe new life into it. You are the shepherd who does not abandon the wandering sheep. And I come before you tonight like a child returning home after many missteps. I cannot claim that I deserve your forgiveness. I cannot claim that my efforts have always been faithful. Yet I trust that your mercy is greater than my failures. Wash my soul clean. Give me a heart that is humble, patient, and filled with love. Teach me to begin again, step by step, walking in the quiet light of your presence. Let each day become a small step closer to you. Let each conversation become an opportunity for kindness. Let each difficulty become an invitation to grow in faith. And if tomorrow I encounter someone who frustrates me, remind me to treat them the way I hope others will treat me. If I meet someone who is hurting, remind me to offer compassion. If I face someone who has wounded me in the past, help me release resentment and choose forgiveness. For in these small acts of mercy, your love becomes visible in the world. And before this prayer comes to its end, Lord, I ask for one simple grace. Help me tomorrow to pause before judging anyone. Let me first examine my own heart, remembering the words you spoke. Why look at the speck in another's eye while ignoring the plank in my own? Let humility guide my thoughts. Let mercy guide my words. Let love guide my actions. If this prayer has touched your heart tonight, take a quiet moment and whisper this simple request within your soul. Lord, create in me a new heart. And if you wish to continue walking this journey of prayer and healing together, I warmly invite you to subscribe to the channel Broken Heart to Hope, where each day we bring our weaknesses, our wounds, and our hopes before God, trusting that even the most fragile hearts can slowly be transformed by His mercy and love.